Hello, 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 everyone. Listen, if you want to take back control of your time, try this. I'm giving 4 tips on how you can take back control of your time. For those who don't know me, I am Nerissa Malloy. I'm an operations strategist, a growth strategist, and I work with service based CEOs and entrepreneurs to help them step out of the day to day grind, step out of the daily day back end so that they can step fully into expansion mode, focusing on 3 key areas: your people, your processes, and your profits. How do we optimize these things so that you can grow your business sustainably and without the burnout? So, we're talking about how you, as a CEO, as an entrepreneur, can gain back your time. 4 key things. First things first, you have to get the calendar ready. Get your calendar. Make the calendar part of your everyday tasks, everything you do. You should be operating out of a calendar. You'd be surprised how many CEOs and clients that I've worked with that don't even use a calendar. You have Google, you have Apple, you have all these things, you have all these automations that can populate to your calendar. Why aren't you using it? And most times it's free unless you have Google Workspace or something. But let me tell you, your calendar is the most key important thing as an entrepreneur for you to be focusing on, looking at daily. As you wake up and finish your quiet time, you should be looking at your calendar to know what do you have scheduled for the day. Therefore, you can prioritize your tasks, you can set alarms for your meetings, you can do all you need to do because you have a calendar and you're functioning from that calendar. So you have to, number one, make your calendar a priority. Use your calendar. And I'm saying this and it sounds crazy, but you'd be surprised. Use your calendar, set the reminders, set the alarms in your calendar so you don't miss appointments, you don't show up late for meetings. You have the links in the meetings. There's so much capabilities and functionalities that can help you with being more efficient, productive, and show up because you have a calendar. So, number one, you want to make sure that you have your calendar, you're using your calendar, you're accessing it, you're taking a look at it. And then, two, you want to make sure you make a decision to block out time on your calendar to knock out the important things that you need to do on a day-to-day basis. So, for example, set your reminder for 90, set your alarm for 90 minutes, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, whatever it is, especially if you're busy. Because if you're managing a household, you're managing a career, as you are building a business, you can be a full time CEO and still have a job. I've seen it quite often that you do what you have to do to maintain your household, but you want to make sure that you grab your alarm and set 30 minutes, 60 minutes, or 90 minutes, whatever it is, whatever works for you on your schedule. Set that time and block it off. Block it off. Decide if you're going to block it off 3 days a week, 5 days a week, daily, whatever it is. Make up your mind. Block it off on your calendar that this is going to be your CEO time for you to do all the things that you need to be doing. So, number one, grab your calendar, schedule your 30, 60, or 90-minute block for productive activities. Third thing, you want to identify what are the activities that you're going to be doing that's going to move your business forward. Not busy work, not scrolling when you should be actually making high value contacts and nurturing relationships. You can scroll all day, but if you're not reaching out and touching people and connecting and seeing what's going on, then that's not bringing value to you, your business. That's not keeping you top of mind with your clients. So think about some activities that you can do to nurture relationships versus scrolling on social media. Can you be sending out pitches versus again scrolling? Because you can get caught up in that conundrum of just scrolling, and see how much time goes. So you want to make sure that you are reaching out, doing something that generates revenue, whether it's sending out pitches, making new contacts, following up on clients that reached out, prospects, phone calls that you had, proposals that you sent, things that are driving revenue, not just mindless activities, like scrolling through your emails as well. Emails can be another thing that drains your energy, drains your time, unless again you have consistent things that you're following up, pitches, proposal, things of that nature. So one, your calendar. Two, set your alarm. Three, revenue generating activities, and make it a priority. Make sure that you are doing this on a consistent basis. That's the other thing. By making sure you set your calendar for whatever days a week you're going to do it, identify your high value activities, Set the reminder, put it in your calendar. Simple thing to take back your time. But here's the thing, time is always a barrier. Oh, I don't have enough time. A lot of entrepreneurs said they're busy. They can't see how they can fit in their careers and the job, and or they don't see how they can grow and scale their business because the main issue is capacity. And I understand that. And as a nurse with a nursing background, of course, healthcare leadership, capacity is so important. When I work with clients, we definitely look at where are you now, where are you trying to go, and do you have the capacity? And if not, who do you need to bring in your team? What systems you need to put in place so that you can grow this baby to be able to relieve you from your full time job or give you the freedom where you can actually still operate in your purpose. 9 out of 10 times, people don't want to leave their job. Not 9 out of 10. Let me say 5 out of 10. People don't really want to leave their job full time. They want to have the capability to do both, and it's okay. But you need to know what is your capacity and what are the things that you need to implement as far as systems, support, and strategy in order to make that work. So, the first thing again you need to do is be consistent with how you are spending your time and growing your business. Carving out that 30, 60, or 90 minutes, setting the cadence of how often you can squeeze that into your schedule every week. And you're going to have to push yourself. Really push yourself to block out that time and make this time a non negotiable. Like, this is the time that I'm going to be building or doing whatever you need to do, and then get it done. Schedule it, make it non-negotiable, set the alarm, remove distractions, meaning put your phone, put your laptop, whatever it is, on do not disturb, or keep your phone away if you have to, and just focus on those things you need to focus on. If it's completing the RFP or propose, whatever it is, make sure you have it mapped out so that you can ensure that you are being consistent, productive, and operating in the highest revenue generating task as a CEO. Because I'm telling you, time can go by, especially one like me, distractions, emails, all these things go off, and you can be pulled in so many different directions, and you realize the day is gone and you have not accomplished anything. But once you block out that time for those important activities as a CEO and as an entrepreneur, you will definitely start to see and build momentum from being consistent daily, every day. And that's how you can take back control of your time and really focusing on the activities that drive your business forward. So again, Nerissa Malloy and your business expansion strategist. And I wanted to just hop in today with that quick note on how you can be more productive, take back your time, be more efficient, and build more capacity to manage your time better. So also, if you didn't know, I'm hosting an expansion without exhaustion workshop March 18th, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you register. It's a 30-minute lunch series where you can hop on in, get some great nuggets, and hop on out. But the key thing is, as entrepreneurs, expanding and growing should not be stressing you out. Yes, it can be stressful, but do you need to have all these other external entities stressing you out? Things, again, support systems, things that can make growth a little bit more feasible and a little bit more smoother. They have to be in place if you're expanding. And we're going to talk about the mindset of releasing, what you need to do as a CEO to release in order to expand, to delegate the fear of wanting to grow bigger or just expand. It doesn't require you always having to do more. Expansion can just be operating in a different capacity where you have more impact. So we're going to talk about all those things that may cause burnout for CEOs that are in expansion mode, growth mode. If you're looking to grow your business, take it to the next income level. So you definitely want to make sure that you hop on that quick luncheon series, 30 minutes in and out, dropping nuggets, March 18th, 1 p.m. Head to the link in my bio or in the comments to grab a spot. So until then, I will see you later. Have a good one.